fear and division, because that's all they've got.
Yes, Reform UK's plastic patriot Richard Tice was brilliantly roasted at PMQs yesterday when our Clacton's missing in action man Nigel Farage was nowhere to be seen this week. So it was left to our little Dick Tice to embarrass himself again.
We all condemn, of course, the appalling violence in Belfast last night after the horrific attack on Monday. But this Prime Minister is in denial of the rising despair across the country over his failure to stop the boats and related criminality, his failure to recognise two-tier policing, his failures over Manderson, his failures over the scourge of anti-Semitism. He's lost the confidence of the country, his own trade union members and his own very quiet backbenchers, Mr. Speaker. When will he do the right thing and when will this Prime Minister resign?
Prime Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, last week we had the terrible case of Henry Novak, which they sought to exploit. Now we have a very difficult situation in Northern Ireland where families and communities are extremely frightened. What do? They try to whip up fear and division, because that's all they've got. And he talks about stopping the boats. Mr. Speaker, when we passed legislation to help stop the boats, what did they do? They voted against it. And to take those measures, you need money. And he is still not properly addressed why his companies didn't just aggressively avoid tax, but failed to tax the tax that they legally owe. His investment company then gave huge donations to Reform. If he paid his tax with more money to deal with these issues.
Richard Tice is facing a serious and well-documented allegation that his property company, Quidnet Writ Limited, failed to pay around £120,000 in tax to HMRC. This centres not on his personal tax return, but on a statutory obligation the company itself was required to meet. And some commentators argue the case highlights aggressive tax structuring, including the use of an offshore trust and a writ that was almost entirely owned by Tice, unusual for a structure meant to be wildly held. Also, with his donations he's given to Reform UK, it's not a good look, is it? I personally thought it was quite a decent reply and quite a good roast as well. But anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know down below and I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.